Hey guys, I'm back again. And today I'm doing another movie review for Christopher Robin. Yeah, I just went and saw that just a little while ago and got back. And first thing I'm gonna say is I actually really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was really good and stuff. And well, I'm gonna tell you first what it's mostly about. Okay, as most people who have seen the old Winnie the Pooh stories and read the books and seen the trailers know that Christopher Robin is the boy who made up all these characters. He wrote stories and used to go to the Hundred Acre Wood to see Pooh, Eeyore, Rabbit, King, Tigger, Piglet, Owl, and some of the others. But I think that is everyone. Whatever. But the point is, this movie is mostly not exactly about that, but yes. Um, so Christopher Robbins is about after many years of him not going to see them. Eventually, Pooh and them start to think, is he coming back or was he not? But they end up giving up hope. So they just remember him and think maybe one day he will come back. But back in the real world, Christopher Robin is busy like getting on his life. He's an adult now, so he's got a job, he's got things to take care of, and he's got things to do. But when when he ends up having to take a extra work on his job, he ends up having to take a day off from his family and has to keep working while they go on a family trip. Eventually, he ends up realizing not being happy, so he ends up thinking of what to do. Back in the Hundred Acre Wood, Pooh's been doing Pooh, eating honey, hanging out with his friends, and just talking. Eventually, they start to disappear, but not really. They're just not around. So, kind of, Pooh goes thinking maybe something's happening wrong and tries to think if he can go find Christopher Robin and bring him back, maybe something would happen. So he goes into the real world and finds Christopher Robin. Eventually, and Christopher is not happy to see him. Not exactly, but he's not happy to see him. So mostly he tells them all about the things that they need to remember them. They need to remember, and it would bring him back. So Christopher and Pooh go back to the Hundred Acre Wood and to see if they can fix up everything. They keep looking around, and eventually Christopher Robin realizes the things of what he was when he was a kid, and they all popped up. So mostly what they try to do is, well, after that, he thinks he's busy doing things, so he ends up having to get back to work because that's mostly what this movie's about. It's about him focusing on his job. So it focuses more on other people more than Pooh, Piglet, and everything. It more focuses on Christopher Robin, his wife, his daughter, and the people he works for at his company. His company mostly tries to work on, what was it working on again? I think it was house things. No, that wasn't it. I can't remember. I'm sorry, but he mostly, that's where the film mostly takes part. It focuses on Christopher Robin trying to work on his company and see if he can work there. But eventually, Pooh and them try to think maybe they can help him with his stuff. So of course they come to the real world to see if they can help him. Eventually, it causes problems and everything. So now Pooh, Christopher Robin, Tigger, Eeyore, Piglet, and his daughter and Christopher Robin's wife have to find a way to get them back to the Hundred Acre Wood and without being seen, caused, or getting any problems. But but mostly that's the story. There's some other stuff. But what I would say is, if you've seen the old Christopher Robin stories, like, I mean, not Christopher Winnie the Pooh stuff, then you're gonna really enjoy this. The ones that I remember is, I remember Tigger's movie. I remember Heffalump movie. I remember there was the story where Pooh eats a lot of honey at Rabbit's house and then gets stuck. He's there for like 2 days. And I also remember there were a bunch of, there's a lot of them. But the point is, those are some that I remember watching when I was a kid, and I remember really liking them. I think maybe, give me a minute. I want to see if I can maybe can find. I have a bunch of old DVDs when I was a kid, and maybe I might you can see I got a lot of movies, but if I can probably find one that might still be here. I want to see if I can show you guys an old cartoon. I know I don't do this, but let's see if I can probably find one of the old. Sorry for kind of making this video long and doing something different. Well, I'm sorry. Looks like unless I gave all of them away or somewhere. But the point is, that's my feelings about the movie. I think it's really good. And even if you haven't seen Christopher Robin, gosh, it's the name of the movie. Think. Winnie the Pooh. If you haven't seen Winnie the Pooh TV shows, or any of the old episodes, you mostly, if you're an adult, you probably won't really understand, maybe enjoy some of the real world parts, not the 100-acre word parts. But if you remember the cartoons and remember seeing this when you were a kid, yes, you'll find this funny. You'll find it enjoyable. There are some really funny parts. The story's good, and you would enjoy this film. So mostly that's what I'm gonna say is this is a good film. You'll enjoy it if you've seen it before. Maybe even you'll enjoy it if you've never seen the Winnie the Pooh thing before. But that's the point. It's good. If I had to give my own review on how much I would guess, I'd give it maybe a 4-star something. Yeah, somewhere around that point. It's really good. You'll enjoy this film. It's really good. So mostly that's all I really gotta say. And remember to hope always like this video if you can, and remember to follow me on Instagram, Joe Lundgren. And if you guys like videos like this, I'll do some more. Tell me in the comments below what you think, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.